Hi everyone. So today we are going to calculate average of last 3 months versus current month in Power BI. So I have the sales data set and I have a date column. This is my model. It is a very simple model. I have one fact table and a calendar table. And now I'm going to calculate average of last 3 months in Power BI. So if I'm checking for April, I want to calculate average of April, March and February together here for April. We are going to calculate it both ways, excluding the current month and including the current month as well. Okay, so let's start. Here I have a simple total sales measure, which is simply sum of sales. So now I'll start creating my average of last 3 months measure. Okay, so first we are going to calculate our maximum date of the current month. Whichever iteration is going on, we are going to calculate the max date. So variable max date is equals to max of my date, calendar date. So if I'm checking for March, this is going to give me 31st of March. For February, it is going to give 28th of February. Okay, so now I will just return. Okay, I missed a equal to sign here. Return. Calculate total sales. And now I'm going to build a period with dates in period function. Here I'm going to pass my calendar date and my start date is my max date and number of intervals is -3 and month. Alright, I'll pull this measure in my table. Okay, I think it is giving me some. I forgot to divide the number of months, which is 3. Alright, so now I'll quickly validate it. So I'll take a measure first. Average equals to total sales divided by 3. Okay, so for April 2023, I want to have 172316. 2003 April, March and February, and I'll replace this with my average. Okay, so 172, display units none, 172316, which is accurate. I'll validate it for June. For June, I want average of June, May and April, which is 187. June, May and April, 187 45507. Yes, this is accurate. So now we are going to calculate a measure which is going to exclude the current month. So for May, I'm going to have average of April, March and February. So I'll just create a new measure. Average of last 3 months to exclude. Okay, so first step is going to be the same. Max date is equals to max of my calendar date. Alright, and now I am going to build a period first. So variable period equals to filter all calendar dates. I want to remove all the filters from my calendar date, and now I want my calendar date to be greater than or equal to. I'm going to use the end of the month function. So EO month, my start date is max date, and how many behind I want to go? I want to go -4 behind. Okay, and this is going to return me the end of the month date. Okay, so now for May, -4, so 1 2 3 4, this is going to give me 31st of January, but my starting date should be 1st of February. Okay, so I'm just going to add plus 1 year. All right, and my calendar date has to be less than or equal to my end of the month date. Start date is max date, and interval is -1. Alright, my period is ready, and now I'm just done calculate total sales against my period and then divide by 3. Instead of hard coding 3 here, you can create one more measure to calculate the number of months in this your period, but I'm just going to hard code it. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this as well. Okay, for May it is 172,316, and for May I want April, March plus February. So April, March and February, 172,316, 172,316. For June it has to be May plus April plus March, which is 189,595. So I'll remove February and add May, 189,595. Okay, so this is how you calculate average of last 3 months, and you can maybe show it in a visual comparison like cluster column chart or a line chart. Okay, thank you for watching this video.